Liangelo Ball has been through it all, from the China situation, to going undrafted, to getting cut by the OKC G League team, and now to getting cut by the Detroit Pistons. This is a sad story of Liangelo Ball. Welcome back to another Hoopway video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Liangelo Ball's journey to the NBA. Even though he's not in the NBA right now, we're going to talk about his past and the sad truth about his career. Before we get on to the video, please make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and turn on those post notifications. And with all that being said, let's get right into the video. Liangelo Ball has had by far the hardest road to the NBA, and he's still not there yet. Let's talk about Liangelo Ball's basketball past. In high school, as you guys know, it was the Ball brothers era at Chino Hills. Lonzo, LaMelo, and Gelo. This trio in high school is arguably the best high school team ever, even picking up a few state championships. This Chino Hill team was the best high school team ever. They were blowing out teams at 50 points almost every game, and all the tickets would be sold out. Liangelo Ball was a 3-star recruit out of high school where he averaged 33.3 points in his senior year. After his senior year, Gelo committed to UCLA, where his brother Lonzo had a breakout year for. Liangelo Ball only played in one scrimmage game with UCLA, where Liangelo Ball scored 11 points in just 16 minutes off the bench. After this, as you guys may know, Liangelo Ball and the UCLA team went to China, where the whole big incident happened. In China, UCLA Bruins were there for one reason: to play scrimmage games and get better as a team. But Liangelo Ball and a few teammates ended up getting arrested for stealing some Louis Vuitton glasses at the Louis Vuitton store in China. This is one of the biggest mistakes Liangelo Ball could ever make at it, as it did affect his basketball career after this. But after this, LeVar Ball decided to put Liangelo Ball out of UCLA, as they were going to suspend Liangelo Ball's play for their basketball club for 2 months. So LeVar Ball pulled out Gelo, and he pulled out Gelo and LaMelo Ball out of high school, and they went to overseas at Lithuania. Liangelo Ball actually had a very underrated season at Lithuania, where he scored 12.64 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist in just 14 games. Liangelo Ball shot 41% from 3 overseas, which was actually a really good elite level to shoot at, especially at Lithuania. After playing one season in Lithuania, Gelo declared for the 2018 NBA draft, where he did go undrafted, as many scouts did expect Liangelo Ball to not get drafted, but Gelo still had hope. Gelo played with his brother in his dad's JBA basketball league, where they won the JBA championship, where Gelo scored 58 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists. After the JBA season, Gelo participated in the JBA World Tour, where they had played teams overseas. After a successful World Tour, Gelo took a year off to recover his ankle injury, as it had been bugging him for the past couple of years. Gelo finally did get surgery and ended up fully healing his ankle. After this, Gelo kept training and finally landed a spot on the OKC Blue, the Oklahoma City Thunder's G League team. We had originally was there as a practice player, but worked his way up and got a roster spot. But eventually, during their first game, I'm not going to say the word for demonetization reasons, but the whole thing happened where everything got shut down. The NBA got shut down and the G League got shut down, so Gelo was waived off the OKC Blue. After this, Gelo just kept working for another year and finally landed on a roster spot on the Detroit Pistons with a 1-year non-guaranteed Exhibit 10 game contract. So basically, this whole Detroit Pistons system was messed up, as he played 2 preseason games with them and got 0 play time. Now, people can argue that it was a practice thing and he was not showing that in practice, but honestly, I believe that Gelo just needed a shot. He didn't even get a second to play or prove himself with the Detroit Pistons. So I honestly believe that this Pistons just wasted an opportunity with him, and they didn't really get the best out of Gelo. So after the 2 Detroit Pistons preseason games, Liangelo Ball did end up getting cut by the Detroit Pistons. A lot of people were very furious about this. A lot of YouTubers made many videos speculating why Liangelo Ball got cut. But honestly, I think the Detroit Pistons just used him for a little bit of attention, just to get more eyes on their team. Their views for the preseason games are probably up crazy amounts. There are many new viewers going to the Detroit Pistons just to watch Liangelo Ball to play 0 minutes. So it's just very sad what happened to Liangelo Ball. But as of now, what I think Liangelo Ball has to do next to make the NBA, he has to find a spot overseas. I honestly don't think any NBA G League team is going to offer him another spot anytime soon, unless he proves himself a year overseas. I don't think Liangelo Ball wants to go overseas at this point, as honestly, even in Lithuania, you could see in his body language. If you guys watch Ball with the Family, the Facebook show, you could just see that it was just a language barrier, everything. It's not comfortable for Liangelo Ball. But honestly, if Gelo wants another shot at the NBA, he's going to have to play a season overseas, maybe go to the same team as his brother, the Illawarra Hawks in Australia. I'm sure he's welcome there. If he plays there one season, averages a decent amount, maybe 15 points, couple assists, good amount of rebounds, I believe that Gelo can then, after playing overseas 1 year, he can land a spot at an NBA roster or NBA G League team. After NBA G League, he needs to play there for a couple of seasons or maybe one season and get a shot at the NBA. Honestly, if Liangelo Ball does this route, if he just continues to keep developing his game, keeps playing, because I don't want to see him sit out another year, because he is getting up there in age a little bit. He's still young. He's only 22 years old. But honestly, he needs to get basketball action. We haven't seen Liangelo Ball play in a professional basketball game in over a year. So Liangelo Ball just needs to get more eyes exposure on him. Last time we seen him was in the JBA World Tour with his dad's JBA league. So we need to see him against some actual competition, some real professional players. So next steps, like I said again, Liangelo Ball needs to go overseas, play a year there. Hopefully he can play for the Illawarra Hawks, because LaMelo Ball, his whole family has connections and ties there already. After that, he needs to go to the G League, get a spot there, prove himself in the G League, and then hopefully get a shot at the NBA. I'm really rooting for Liangelo Ball. I really hope he can make it. He's had the toughest route to get to the NBA by any of his Ball brothers. As you guys know, LaMelo Ball just drafted into the NBA 3rd overall by the Charlotte Hornets in the 2020 NBA draft. So hopefully we can see Liangelo Ball join his brothers in the NBA. Like I said again, it's just been a really sad story, just unlucky with the whole Pistons situation. He literally got no chance to play. He got no time. Even the OKC situation, the whole thing happened to the world where everything just shut down. So he's literally had no, his luck is just really bad, honestly. I believe he is good enough. He's got a good frame, 6'6". He's about 220 right now. He's laying down. He's proved he's the best scorer out of the Ball brothers. A team just needs to give him a chance, whether that's overseas or the G League, because I really think that he is NBA ready. Tell me a reason why the New York Knicks can't use Liangelo Ball off the bench or even a starter just to come off and hit a couple of threes. It makes no sense to me. Liangelo Ball deserves a spot at an NBA roster. This is going to end off the video. Do you guys think Liangelo Ball can still make the NBA in this late in his career? I still think he can. He's only 22 years old. He just needs a team that can properly give him a chance, give him some playing time so he can go out there and prove his worth. But this is going to end off the video. Please make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and turn on those post notifications. Make sure to comment in the comment section what you guys think of Liangelo Ball. And with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.